Good morning, friends. Guess what today is? So today is retie day, and I am also going to give you all an update because it's been a little bit over a year since I had my Sisterlocks. So I'm just showing you all what it's looking like, and so I will come back and give you all go ahead and talk about how I feel about having my Sisterlocks for a year and what I think about it, and I'll let you all see what it looks like after it's retied. But this is what it looks like after it's been freshly washed, and I just braided and banded. And so yeah, we'll get back into the video after I have a retie done. See you soon. Bye. Okay, friends, I am back. So this is the next day. Actually, it took us a little bit longer yesterday to get my hair retied, and then by the time I got home, showered, and tried to relax a little bit, it was after 10. So this is what my hair is currently looking like after my retie. I went ahead and braided and banded it. And so, like I said, again, this is going to be my year update of my Sisterlocks. And by the way, welcome to my channel. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do Sisterlock updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. And so back to what I was saying. So we didn't finish until late, so I did not get to go ahead and record the video afterwards. So here I am this morning with my hair braided and banded as usual. I was a year in February, and so I'm a little bit late. So I'm about a year and 2 months now currently recording this video. So my hair still hasn't locked yet. I've read that sometimes it could take 2 years. It could take maybe longer. Most people are probably locked by the time they're at a year mark. I had a friend who was completely locked at 8 months, but my hair is not locked yet. I don't have none of my Sisterlocks are locked yet. So hopefully that'll happen at some point, which I'm fine with because I still like the little curly ends and everything, because I like my curls at the end of my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and just take these out and just talk about my Sisterlocks. So when I got Sisterlocks, I have quite a few friends who have locks and Sisterlocks, and I have family members who also have locks. And I was under the impression that it was going to be like hair freedom. Everybody kept saying hair freedom. I do understand hair freedom as part of the not using any products on your hair. I don't use any products on my hair. The only thing that I use on my hair is I do see a dermatologist for my skin and for my scalp. So I only use the things that my dermatologist prescribes for me. Other than that, I don't use anything else on my hair. So I basically just wash and braid and band. That is just my routine. So like I was saying, I really thought I was going to have like this hair freedom where I could just get up and go, but I didn't understand that when you get Sisterlocks, or probably any locks in general, that it does take a long time, depending on your hair texture, for your hair to lock up. So, but I will say, when I was natural, I did use a lot of different products because my hair is finicky when it comes to products. One day I could use something and it'll be great, and then the next day it would just flare up my scalp completely, and I would not be able to use that product anymore. So I had spent lots of money on different products for my hair. I'm having a hard time getting this rubber band out. I may have to get up and go cut this out. Let me go do that really quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I went ahead and just took the rubber bands out. So if you don't know what braiding band is basically you just braid your hair, or you can twist it or plait it, and then you just put rubber bands at the end. I always just kind of tuck them, and then just add the rubber band. So I forget what I was talking about, but so yeah. So I have not reached the hair freedom stage yet. So hopefully at some point I would really like to be able to do that, where I don't actually have to like braid and band all the time, but I'll probably still continue to do it anyway, because I do like the way that it makes my hair look when I do it, especially when I do like the larger braids. Like I'll usually do like 3 braids on my hair, and I'll get like really like big waves, so I like that look. What else? The braiding and the banding does take a lot of time, and washing my hair does take a lot of time. It takes me a lot longer to wash my hair with the Sisterlocks than it did when I was natural, or even when I had a perm, because I have to because I use the clarifying shampoo along with the Self-Sun Blue shampoo, and then I use my shampoo prescribed from my dermatologist. And so I start off by using my shampoo from my dermatologist, and I basically go in every section or over my whole head on my scalp, and then I let it sit. And that's probably what takes the longest, because I can let it sit for about 15 minutes. Sometimes I let it sit a little bit longer, depending on if I've had a flare. And I did actually have a flare last month, and it took me forever to get it under control, which I haven't had a flare in a long time, but it took me a little bit longer to get that under control. So but this is what my hair is currently looking like, and I'll put a picture in of what my hair looked like when I first got it done. My hair has grown back to, it's actually a little bit longer than what it was before I got my Sisterlocks, because I did cut it when I got them. At first I had trimmed it when I went to go do my first consult, and it was at like 12 inches before I went. And then I went to another person to get a second consult for my hair, and I had cut off an additional 4 inches, which made it 8 inches. So my hair is back to where it was, plus some extra. So and so at first I wasn't sure. Probably about the first 6 to 8 months I was still on the fence about having them done, because I just didn't really like, I liked them, but I wasn't sure really how I felt, because it's kind of, my hair was kind of in that awkward stage where I really couldn't do a lot with it. But lately I've been kind of like just playing around with it, and I've been using some rollers and rolling it, and it's and trying just some different styles with it. So just kind of realizing that you can pretty much do a lot of different styles, or pretty much kind of the same styles. Actually, I can do the same styles that I've worn previously with my natural or permed hair, because my Sisterlocks are so small that a lot of times some people look at it and they don't even realize that I have Sisterlocks. They kind of just think it's just my my natural hair, until they get up on it and realize that it's Sisterlocks, and they're like, oh, those are Sisterlocks. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, they look really nice. I'm like, oh, thank you. So, and then of course my hair kind of does whatever it wants to do. I call her Patricia Ann, because she does whatever she wants. Like, I'll be like, oh, it's really cute right now, and then I'll walk outside and it'll be like, or it does whatever she wants to do. So this is what it is currently looking like. And like I said, I did have a retie yesterday, so it is a little bit tight, so I'm not going to try and do too much with it, because I don't want to mess with it too much and give myself a migraine. But this is how I will wear it to work today. So it's looking full, which my hair has always kind of looked full ever since I had them in. So, but yeah, so a year update is I was really hoping I would be locked by now, but I'm not, which is fine. I still like it. You can see I don't know if this is a good picture or not, but you can see my ends are really curly, which I do really like that. It will take time. You have to be patient when you get Sisterlocks because everybody's hair is completely different, and your hair may take longer, or your hair may take less time or more time, and just enjoy the process. I was just like, oh, did I make a mistake? But now I'm like, I really like it. My hair is growing. My only problem that I'm having now is I like to have my hair at a certain length, and it's almost there. And I need to discuss with my loctician about me cutting my hair at some point, because I don't really want it to be really long and all the way like down my back, because my hair is really thick and it's heavy. So that is my only concern for my Sisterlocks at this point in time. I mean, it's not there yet, but it's getting there. So if you have any suggestions, if you could put that in the comments, I would really appreciate it. And if you've had your Sisterlocks cut before, if you can give me some advice on how you did it, or if it helped with the process, because I don't really want my hair to be too long and too heavy because of me having chronic migraines, and I don't want that to be an issue later on down the line. So, but my year-long journey, and I will have to say that I really do like it, and I'm actually happy that I did go ahead and get them, because I was contemplating on getting them for about 3 years. And so when I actually made the appointment and decided to do it, I was extremely nervous, but I am grateful that I've gotten it done. I do go get my hair retied every 6 weeks, and my loctician is great. So yeah, so that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions for me, just go ahead and put it in the comments, and I will go ahead and try and answer them to the best of my ability. I do have some videos out prior, when I first got my Sisterlocks done, about actually just the products, the things that I use, my different shampoos, and what came in my Sisterlock bag. I believe it's the videos that I have. I'll have to check and see. So I am not a hair professional, and my channel is basically a crafting channel, which I also include things about my migraines, Sisterlock updates, hauls, different things, crafting, decorating my home. But I'm actually thinking about just doing a separate channel for my hair only because I am not a hair professional. But I do have lots of questions about hair, especially with me. This is a new thing for me with the Sisterlocks, although I did do research, and it took me a long time to decide to get them. And I think that there are going to be a lot of people out there who may have the same questions that I have, that may want answers to those questions, or may be thinking about getting Sisterlocks, and may want to know the difference between a Sisterlock and a micro lock, or a Sisterlock and just a regular lock. And so excuse me, I know when I was doing research, I assumed that Sisterlocks and micro locks were the same thing, but they're not. I just thought that also, excuse me, that, excuse me, that they were all dreadlocks, and that you could just pick what size you wanted. So, and I'm sure I may not have been the only person who may have thought that, because I never really just asked any questions about it. I have family members who have dreads. I felt like, oh, they have dreads. Okay, so I could probably just get dreads and just go not so thick, just go with a smaller one. So that's what I thought. So I'm sure there's other people who may have those same questions. They may have questions about different products that they can use. knowing that you're supposed to use like you're supposed to use a bonnet or a silk wrap or a silk pillow to protect your hair, like just different things. Like those are things that I use anyway because of me being natural for I went back natural again in 2016. So for about 6 or 7 years prior to getting my Sisterlocks, and my math might be wrong, I don't know. Actually, no, I was natural for, what is this, 25? So 9 years prior, almost 10 years before I got Sisterlocks. So good morning, friends. I just wanted to stop in here really quickly just to do a clarification. So my last relaxer that I had was November 5th of 2016. And from November 5th of 2016, I have been natural. Prior to that, I was on and off natural and relaxed. So I just wanted to come in and make that clarification. So, and I was natural on and off. So I would go natural for like a couple years and I would be like, oh, I'm over it. And then I would go and get a perm. And then I would have a perm for about a year. And then I would be like, oh, I don't want that anymore. Then I would go back natural. So, and then I was like, you're going to have to do one thing or the other. So I ended up just going natural. And then I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just do dreads. And I was like, I don't want to do dreads. They're too big. So I'm sure I'm not the only one who has gone through that roller coaster of things that they want to decide to do with their hair. And so I kind of felt like if I did this channel, the questions that I may have had, I can put those questions out there, and issues that I may run up on, I could put those things out there, and then you all can kind of help answer those questions for all of us who are novice, who really have no idea what we're getting ourselves into or have gotten ourselves into, and to kind of help us along with our journey so that we don't make mistakes with our hair and we can do proper proper treatments and proper care on our hair to flourish in our natural stage of our Sisterlocks or dreadlocks or microlocks. So yeah, so that is what I am thinking. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you on Sunday. Goodbye.